Shamble.
Nothing, man. I mean, what I thought would happen happened. I predicted a draw for this game. We drew. Like I said, do you know what's funny? Yeah.
Why did you ring? Why did you ring me after the Man City game, telling me, "Oh, why did you do that?"
Oh, funny. So as I was saying, yeah, Man City lost, so we should have taken advantage of that opportunity. But I predicted we would draw this game. The footage is out there. Anyone can just go to
Folks,
football.
I don't care about you being right. Okay, you're right. Then you're right. I don't care about you being right. I'm talking about the game.
No, it's not about being right. It's no.
Yeah, because you rang me after the game. You rang me after the Man City game, giving it all this large for some reason. I said to you, what did I say to you? I said to you, we haven't played yet. Yeah. Why don't you wait for us to play before you start giving it the large? That's what I said to you, right? Do you remember? Did I give that? Did I say to you or not?
We're still getting points.
It's not about us gaining points. It's about the fact that we've. It's about the fact that we've missed 2 opportunities in 2 weeks. That's what it's about.
No.
Oh, bro.
We won our last Premier League game. Did we not? Did we not? Am I buzzing? I'm pretty sure we won our last Premier League game.
We've missed 2 opportunities in 2 weeks. We missed an opportunity against Liverpool and we missed an opportunity today. We had games in 2 weeks. We played Liverpool last week.
Come on.
We played Liverpool last week. We've missed 2 opportunities in 2 weeks.
Come on, man. Like Liverpool played out of their skin. Liverpool played out of their skin in that game. Liverpool fans would attest to that. And in this game, it's literally like I don't know why you're surprised as an Arsenal fan, because the one thing that we struggle to deal with is teams that just decide they want to sit low for large periods of the game. Like it's difficult. And then what? Do you know what? Yeah. Let's talk about where the problem lies. Yeah, in this game, for me. The problem lies in this game with Mikel Arteta, because he knows the type of game that he's gonna play. He knows this. Why doesn't he play more dynamic players in the midfield?
Like who?
Like Eza, for example, someone who can make something happen out of nothing. Why does he not play? No, what he does is he makes it even easier for Sean Dyche type football by going, you know what? I'm gonna play players that want to play in front of them. That's what he does. I'm going to play players.
Let me tell you what happened.
And then wait. And then
no, I don't want to hear you going on for ages about nonsense.
No, because I know that I'm insulting your hero, but I'm being.
You're not insulting my hero. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? Arteta.
Yeah, Arteta, bro. So, by the way, but then what he could have done, yeah, cool. You don't want to start someone like Eza who has that bit of dynamism in him. Why, when you take off Ødegaard, do you not bring him on? Why do you bring on someone who's going to do the exact, very similar thing?
You're missing the point. When he brought Marino on, Marino should have scored.
Okay, Martinelli should have scored in the first half. There's loads of people that should have scored. But what
I know that, but the point I'm making
to set up.
Listen, you're talking too much. The point I'm making is this, yeah. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to keep it realistic and take it game by game, yeah? And I'm trying to explain that every single game is going to be tough and we have to earn this Premier League, innit? That's the whole point, innit? So I don't want you to ring me after the Man City game telling me all this type of stuff, because this is what the comments can't see. This is what people that are watching the live stream can't see. They can't see you ringing me, laughing about stuff and
no.
Wait, no. Let me finish.
Wait. You wanna bring up private conversations? Be honest and say what I said.
No, I'm not.
No.
You let me finish.
Nobody knew until you brought it up. So if you want to, don't.
I didn't call you today. I didn't call your phone today.
Don't paint a mad narrative. If you're gonna bring up a private conversation, then please be honest and say what I said. Go on.
Anyway, so my point.
No. Because remember, this is your point. Because you didn't want to talk about the game.
I can't make the point if you talk.
You actually said it. See, I've clocked your vibes now. Yeah. Because you said this. My main point is, don't fool me after Man City game. This, that, and the third. Yeah. So what did I say?
All right, cool. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is. When it comes down to each individual game, like for example today's game, yeah, the reason why we had a bit of a struggle was because we played Martinelli and Madueke today, right? Which people say to use the squad. That's what they want to say, right? because the first and foremost, it was a penalty. That's the
100%.
first thing. But second thing is Nottingham Forest deserved the draw, I would say, as well. They played well. I can't take away from Nottingham Forest. But Madueke and Martinelli, because this is where we missed Saka. Saka's ball retention is 10 times better than Madueke's. Madueke is dynamic and Martinelli is dynamic. So what Arteta tried to do, he tried to go dynamism on the wings. But when you do that, you forget that you lose. It becomes a pinball match, which is what happened. Martinelli and Madueke, you go, you run at your defenders, you do that. It's exactly the same thing that happened with Doku and Semenyo. All of them are similar wingers. That you run at your players, you create danger, but 5 times out of 10 you're going to create danger, but the other 5 times you're going to lose the ball. So the ball comes back quickly. That's what ended up happening today. So we had no control in this game. We had a bit of control in the first half, but overall we had no control. So the issue isn't so. If he had played Eze as well, there would have been less control, even more less control. It's just that Odegaard had a bad game. Zubamendi had a bad game. Timber had a shocking game. That's one of the worst games I've seen Timber have. Martinelli had a terrible game. Gyökeres is all. I don't even know who that is. He had another terrible game. David Raya's kicking was terrible. We know that Sean Dyche is going to do this to our team. We know what type of manager he is and what type of game plan he's going to set out. So
that's why I predicted a draw.
I don't care if you predicted a draw. I don't care. You're the guru then. You're the guru.
I didn't think we'd win this game.
You're the guru. You're the guru.
I didn't think we'd win this game, but like all I'm saying is, and I say this with the most confidence in my heart, yeah, that if Arsenal was winning that game 2-0, then we get the penalty.
So what?
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is
to win the game. We had enough chances to win the game. Zubamendi should have shot and he passed the ball. Gyökeres was running through on goal, and for some strange reason, he can't seem to stay in front of the defender or cut across him and get a foul or get his shot on target. He gets Murillo, comes back, but you're through on goal. Run past the defender. Marino had an easy header on goal. We had about 4 clear chances.
You could have left it for Gabriel as well.
We had 4 chances to win the game. We had about 10 corners. We had 10 corners. We had chances to win the game. The reason why we didn't win the game was because of missed opportunities. That's the reason we didn't win this game. It's on us.
It doesn't mean we wasn't robbed, though.
What do you mean we wasn't robbed? What do you mean?
It doesn't mean that we wasn't robbed. Like that. Like I'm okay. Cool. Like 9, not even 9 times. 10 times out of 10, that's a penalty. That's given as a penalty. We was actually robbed late in the game. Like
as an Arsenal fan, I'm saying it was a penalty. But what I'm saying is the reason why we didn't win the game wasn't because we didn't get the penalty, because we can still miss the penalty.
100%.
So it's not the reason we didn't win the game. The reason we didn't win,
we will never know. We will never know, and that's the whole point of robbed. Now we should have won. We shouldn't be relying on a penalty to win the game, but that doesn't mean that if a clear and obvious penalty is on the cards, it shouldn't be given. I don't understand, because look, I complain about poor decisions when we win, when we draw, when we lose. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that was not a egregious decision, but the decision was mental. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
No, it does. No, do you know why it does matter? Yeah, because when you're going for the big trophies, yeah, a lot of it is down to how you play, but sometimes you need the rub of the green. And the green just got yanked from underneath our feet. Yeah, Martinelli should have scored. For me, that there, the Martinelli one, that's the one that should have.
What rub of the green are you talking about? We had enough chances to win the game.
If he scores that chance in the first half, I firmly believe the rest of the game, the complexion of it is entirely different.
We know that.
Nottingham Forest, yeah. I would say maybe the last, 10 to 12 minutes of the first half started coming to life, yeah. And because we couldn't react to that, they came out in the second half with more vim in their step, yeah. There was moments in the game where, the second half where, we had our part, they had their part. It was kind of back and forth in the second half. But our lack, of not being able to put the ball in the back of the net for this game does not mean that everyone can just completely ignore the fact and try and be like, oh, it doesn't matter anyway because we should have scored. Yes, we should have scored, but that was a penalty. Like,
but you're missing
the point. Was a penalty. Like,
you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Everybody that watches the game knows that we think it's a penalty. Yeah, people know that, but that's not the point of the game. We understand that, yes, we should have got a penalty, but that doesn't mean we've scored the goal. The penalty still has to be scored. So I understand that you think it's a penalty. Yes, we all think it's a penalty, but that doesn't make any difference. We had 5 clear-cut chances to win the game.
Which I've already mentioned.
But you're saying we got. You're saying
what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I literally say we should have scored, but that doesn't change the fact that we was robbed for a pen. And then you're missing the point, and then you say, oh, just because we didn't get the pen doesn't mean that we shouldn't have scored. You're literally not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm not listening to what you're saying because you're cutting in. You're cutting in to say. You're cutting in.
Okay.
Before you started speaking, I was talking, innit? I was talking before you was talking, right? You know that. I know you like to do this back and forth and online thing because you've been on the timeline trolling everyone today because as soon as Man City lost, you started trolling everyone and doing all that. And I know that's what you like to do, innit? But what you're not understanding is I'm saying today's game has got nothing to do with the penalty. The penalty, obviously, we think, yes, it should have been a penalty, of course. But even then, like, you're looking at it thinking, it is a penalty. I think it's a penalty. Blatant handball. Yes, it looks like a blatant handball. But after the game, I'm not thinking, it's not even the handball I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the fact that Martinelli missed the chance. Gyökeres can't control the ball. Odegaard's having a terrible game. Timber's playing poorly. Reyes' kicking's atrocious. I'm thinking like that. You're thinking it doesn't change the fact that we got robbed. The fact that we didn't get the penalty is not the reason why we didn't win the game. That's what you're trying to allude to. You can try and pretend you're not listening, but I know you can hear me. So you can try and pretend you're not listening. Don't go around.
I'm letting you talk because I know whenever
I'm finished.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll go back and...
What I'm saying to you is don't go around after this, don't go around and start talking about how we didn't win this game or we got robbed or that and put it onto something else that takes it away from accountability for ourselves. Don't do that. Because the fact of the matter is, it should have been a pen. I understand that. But we had 5 chances to win the game. 5 chances to win the game. And we got a striker that when he's through on goal, can't seem to be through on goal. He's through on goal and then for some reason, he's not through on goal. I'm more worried about that. But the fact of the matter is, we've gained a point on City, but we could potentially lose 2 points to Aston Villa. So it just depends on the Aston Villa result. Because if Aston Villa don't win, then it's a point. You guess it's a point. You gain a point. It's just 2 opportunities in the last couple of weeks that we've missed that you feel like we could have been 11 points clear of this table. And that's the difference. We could have been 9 to 11 points clear, and instead we're going to be 6 or 7. It's a very different game. All it takes is we've got Man United next week. Man United are going to give us a whole heap of problems all of a sudden. They got a whole heap of confidence. They're playing well. It's going to be a whole different game now. Have you got confidence that we're going to slap Man United easily? It's a question. Have you got confidence? Have you got confidence that we're going to slap Man United easily?
I don't know. I didn't even think we was going to win this game. So I don't know. Maybe another tricky game.
I get that, but have you got confidence that we're going to slap Man United easily?
Like, are you choosing to not listen on purpose?
Oh, bruv.
I said another tricky game. I don't understand what more I need to say. I thought I was very clear. Another tricky game.
I get that, but the point I'm making is don't try and come with a narrative with like, oh, it's the ref or it was the penalty, we got robbed. Don't try not to have that narrative, because I think today's game, yes, I feel like it should have been a pen. It was more like a 60-40. Should it have been a pen? It should have been 60-70-30 kind of thing. But the factor is that we really didn't take our chances. We had loads of them. I don't even think we played I think we actually played well enough to win that game. I'm not even actually too upset with the performance. It wasn't a great performance, but it was a pretty good away performance. It wasn't that bad. It was just missed our chances. That's all it comes down to. And this is why I say to a lot of Arsenal fans online, if you go and look at my tweets, I said after the Man City loss, I said to every Arsenal fan, I put out there and I said, I want all Arsenal fans to understand we take it game by game. We haven't won our game yet. Stop trolling rival fans when we haven't won our game. We haven't won our game because all you do is you open yourself up to criticism and to foolishness. You look like a fool when you're online trolling Man City losing and we can't even win our game. That's what you do. And I said that to you. I said to you when you ringing me and you said to me, "Oh, are you ready to stop battling me now? Are you ready to stop battling me now? Remember that? Are you ready to stop battling me now? Are you ready to battle?"
Are you gonna say what?
No. You put yourself back on mute. I'm fine. Put yourself back on mute.
Oh, okay. Swear down.
You want to mute? Go back on mute. Go back on mute.
I got one.
Oh, now yeah, exactly. See, now you want to be. I can start doing the same thing, if you want to. I can just start doing the same thing. So what people don't know is Hooks rang me after the Man City game, and he rang me, and I picked up the phone. I'm not thinking Hooks is gonna troll me. Hooks has rang me, and he's gone to me. Oh, are you ready now to start thingy? Are you ready now for us to start battling the rival fans? Like, he's trying to wind me up behind the scenes. Are you ready to start battling the rival fans? Don't put your hand to your mouth because that's what happened. Are you ready to start battling the rival fans now? Are you ready to start battling?
I
1 second, Hook.
Believe
Did that not happen? Did that not happen? Am I going mad?
Yeah, you're going mad.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
What actually happened is I didn't troll you. I called your phone
and said what?
And the first thing I said to you was, "Are you ready to believe now?" I never mentioned battling.
You didn't mention battling, so you didn't mention battling. Huh?
I said, "Are you ready to believe now?" And then you started.
What did I say? What did I say?
Why? Is Staffy an Arsenal fan? Is Staffy an Arsenal fan?
What did I say?
I doing all that mad stuff, yeah.
And what did I say? What did I say?
And then I said to you, can we stop doing this? Because
why did I bring up Staffy? Why did I bring up Staffy?
We should be linking up to beef other people. But again, do you know what? Yeah. Do you know?
You said you was going on mute. You said you was going on mute.
You know why I love doing these streams? Do you know why I love doing these streams? Yeah,
you're just a liar.
Because the people that watch them, yeah, they know they've seen it from the beginning. Yeah. Now every single time, yeah, we get a result that is not fake. Well, I personally think, yeah, is given the circumstances. The point is a point gained, isn't it? Given the circumstances, yeah. But you always opt to talk about me instead of the game.
You rang my phone today. I didn't ring you. You rang me.
Always do it. Always.
But this is what you do. You pretend that there's no behind the scenes. You rang my phone after the Man City game and started trolling me. Why did you ring me? Why did you ring me after the Man City game?
What do you mean? What do you mean
Stop
behind the
same way?
Wait, what do you mean behind the scenes? What I can't call my bedroom.
Why did you call me after the Man City game? Why did you call me? Why did you call me after the Man City game? Exactly. That's the point I'm making. Because you know why? Because you thought that Man City losing means that it proves your point that we've won the league. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, actually, wait. Do you know what? If you want to hone in on that, yeah, what's because you was talking about Liverpool. What's Man City's last 4 games in the results in the Premier League?
They've drawn. What's it? They've drawn 3, lost 1.
Oh,
what's your point?
All of the trolling that I did is still valid. And do you know the
they're only 7 points behind us.
And do you know what the maddest thing is as well? Do you know the maddest thing is as well? I will troll.
Stop over talking.
No. I'm not over talking because I went on mute for like 10 minutes. Yeah. So you had your stage. I gave you your stage. Yeah.
You asked me a question.
Huh?
You said, what is Man City's last 4 games? I said they've drawn 3. Listen. 2 ears. Yeah. You said, what's Man City's last 4 games? I said they've drawn 3 and lost 1. So in 4 games, Man City have picked up 3 points. In that time, yeah, we should be 12 points clear. In that time. What we are, what we are now in that time, we've still given opportunities to other teams to think, you know what? They're not even running away with this, and we can't even pick up points. So Man City, wait, listen, Man City in 4 games have only picked up 3 points, and we're only 7 points clear of them. That's the point I'm trying to explain to you. You're not understanding. This is what you're not understanding.
But wait, let's flip it. Let's flip the script, yeah? So explain to me the difference between being 7 points clear and 9 points clear.
What?
I'll wait.
What do you mean explain the difference? There's 2 points. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, what's the difference?
2 points. What type of question is that?
So you see, no, do you know why? Because you see, the thing is, yeah, for Man City to overtake us, they still need us to lose 3 games, regardless of if it's 9 or 7 points. Now, what you got now? See,
what are you talking about?
Wait. So now, see, this is what I'm. See, this is the thing, yeah. This is, you know, this is the thing.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know how to do maths.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. This is why, yeah. I see. This is why the game by game thing. This is why the game by game thing that you do is got you too in the moment. Yeah.
Just say what you're saying. Just say what you're saying.
In the moment. Sometimes you have to step back and look at the.
What's the difference? What's the difference between 7 and 9 points?
The bigger picture. Yeah. Now, Arsenal are not going to lose 3 games and Man City in that time win 3. It's not going to happen. Man,
they don't have to win 3 games. What are you on about?
Are you all right?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Are you okay? I'm just asking.
We can draw games and then catch up to us. What are you saying?
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. If they draw and we win, if we draw and they win, then if my math is correct, it will go down to 5 points. Yeah, cool. And then it will go down to, then we draw again and then they win it, but you're still requiring us to drop points 3 times and then gain points
and we have
3 times.
What was your point about the 2? What was your point about the 2? Bro. We're not going to drop points 3 times in the season. Is that what you're saying?
Why do you know what? Yeah, I understand to a degree when rivals do it, but why are you looking at Arsenal in a vacuum? I don't understand. Why are you looking?
Make your point that we're not going to do what? We're not going to drop points with what?
We're not going to drop points 3 times in a row, and in those times that we drop 3 points, Man City gain 3 points. It's just not going to. It hasn't happened this season once.
We're not going to drop points and Man City pick up points. What do you mean by that?
Do you know what? You know what?
Make your point.
Yeah?
We're not going to drop points and what?
You know what? Yeah, those that know. If you don't know,
we're not going to drop points. And Man City pick up points.
And people that are saying Villa, yeah. By the way, Villa are gonna fall off. Villa do not have the squad to maintain the tackle challenge. They will probably. Can
you go back to your point and stop differing the point? Yeah, because is your point right? Are you saying your point was rubbish?
Because you chose.
You said we're not going to drop points and Man City pick up points.
You understand? You chose.
We're not going to drop points and Man City pick up points. What does that even mean?
For one, that's not even what I said.
What did you say? That's what I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
That's not even what I said.
I want to know where your mind went. You think I'm going to let you get away with it? You think I'm going to let you get away with your?
I'm going to do a D.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Well, explain it to me. Explain it to me. Let me take my dressing gown off for this one. Let me take my dressing gown off for this. Let me take my dressing because you think I'm going to let you get away with your.
No.
I'm not. I'm not going to. So
are you okay?
Yeah, because you're worried. Now you're worried.
You opted to not listen. You made the conscious decision to not listen.
All right, so let's listen now. Let's go back to it. We're not going to drop points and Man City pick up points.
Okay, cool. So I explain it again.
You said what's the difference between 7 and 9 points?
Can you just make sure this time that you listen?
Yeah. What's the difference between 7 and 9 points? Explain that to me. What your point was.
So us on 7 points and us on 9 points, it still requires us to drop points 3 times and them to gain points on us 3 times for them to overtake us. That's the only difference. That's all there's literally the only difference that you can throw out to me is a numerical one. 2 points. But even at 9, yeah, us dropping points 3 times and them gaining points 3 times, they still are above us.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Because the
difference is, I know clearly.
You don't. Let me tell you why you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you why you don't know what you're talking about. Because the difference is, when you're 9 points clear, you can afford to lose. That's the difference. When you're 7 points clear, yeah, you might not be able to even afford to draw. That's the difference. You don't know what you're talking about.
By the way,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Wait. By the way,
you're just making up random stuff. You're talking to someone that doesn't understand anything.
Wait. By the way, I got A in math. By the way, Fila Yele, yeah.
No, we're not getting somewhere else.
No.
We're not going somewhere else.
I need to address.
No, we're not going somewhere else. Stick to your point. Make your point so I understand your point.
Address.
No. Don't try and get away from your.
I have to address
that your point was rubbish.
Because Fila Yele is trying shit. Yeah.
Who cares about Fila Yele? Let's stick to your 7 and 9 points.
Go back. I've already spoken about.
Let's stick to your 7 and 9 points.
Rah, you're funny.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're just chatting rubbish.
No. Brother, I don't know how much easier to explain this. Yeah.
You said we're not gonna drop. We're not gonna drop points in 3 games, and Man City pick up points in 3 games.
No. I said that there's no difference between 7 and 9 points, because if we I'm gonna say it slowly this time, yeah.
You know what? You are a special. You're not. You know what it is? I've realized. You know what it is? I've got a friend that's not well. I've come to the conclusion. You're just not well, bro. It's as simple as that. I care about you so much. I love you to pieces. You're just not well, bro. There's no difference between 7 and 9 points. There's no difference.
There's no
difference between 7 and 9 points.
Brother, like, do you know what? You're not even listening to the full context.
There's nothing to listen to. 7 and 9 points. 7 and 9 points is 2 different numbers.
But like I said, aside from the numerical value,
what do you mean aside from the numerical value? Aside from the numerical value of numbers.
It's true though. Aside from the numerical value,
bro, this light is making me too hot. Aside from the numerical value of numbers, that is too much. This is not. I'm not even happy about performance. You're making me laugh. Aside from the numerical value of
aside from the numerical value. Okay. Look. Yeah. I'll do it. No, the chat's funny. So
you're basically trying to say. The point you're making doesn't make sense, innit? And the reason why it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you why it doesn't make sense, because there's a difference between drawing.
Thank you, Cody Jones. I kind of get it. It's a 3-game swing either way. Thank you. Wait, you're bro. You're meant to be the super intelligent.
Stop trying to overtalk.
You're meant to be the super intelligent one.
There's a difference between losing the game. Oh my God. There's a difference in losing a game and drawing a game, innit? I understand. So I know you seem to think when Man City lose a match, especially at Old Trafford, it's one of their harder games, we have to punish them for maximum effect. That's what you want to do at all times.
I agree.
You always want to punish. That's why when people talk about Arsenal when they're playing Man City, it's a 6-pointer. We know it's not 6 points. We know it's only 3 points, but it's a 6-pointer. The reason why they say it's a 6-pointer is because one team gets 0 points and one team gets 3 points. So
but
it's
that's for people like you. It's a 6-pointer for people like
you. Have to,
you.
No. You're not listening again. You're not listening again.
Not for me. It's not a 6-pointer for me because the league, bro. I don't know how many times I need to say this, bro. The league is already done, bro. In my mind, bro, it's done. So for me, that's why for me, I'm like, look, I'm annoyed about the performance, but the result is what it is, bro. Because to me, the league is already done, bro. Like, I'll be real. I want Arsenal to win these type of games and to win in these type of scenarios. So people like you can link up with me. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to link up with you.
No, anyway, that's cool, bro. So people I don't
want to link up with you. I don't want to link up with you. I'm finding my corner. I'm finding my corner.
You men are doing this doom and gloom thing, bro. By the way,
I didn't do doom and gloom. I didn't do doom and gloom.
We're set. Look, we're set. Okay. Let me ask you a realistic question. Yeah. No trolls. I want your honest answer. Yeah. In this title race, who are you more concerned about, Manchester City or Aston Villa?
Man City.
Okay, cool. So we can both agree upon the fact that Manchester City are at this present moment in time our real kind of contesters for the league, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So yes, the last 2 Premier League games, Arsenal have drawn. One of them was Liverpool. We know Liverpool on their day.
Tell me a minute before you're pretty sure we won.
The other draw that we did. Now, cool. Maybe you thought prior to the game it was going to be a guaranteed win. I didn't. Yeah. Now, on the flip side, our main contesters, who a lot of people in, let's just call it the online world, yeah, think are actually going to win the league, yeah. In Manchester City, their last 4 games, they've drawn 3 and lost. And one of those losses was the Manchester derby. And we all know that they've still got hard games to come up. Like real hard away games to come up. So, so this is why I say this angle that a lot of Arsenal fans and rivals are doing is weird, because we're still in the favorable position. Like I'm still in the favorable position. Like
that's not the point.
No, that is the point. That's not the
point. We'll still be in the favorable position if we was 1 point clear. That's not the point.
Oh, come on.
That's not the point. The point is not that we're in a favorable position.
1 point clear is not favorable because it's a 1 game swing. It's a 1 game. Actually, you know, it's not even a 1 game swing. We could draw, they could win there above. Wait, you've played football at a good level. You're telling me that a 7 point and a 1 point are the same type of favorable positions?
That's not what I said. I said to you. So, and you're telling me 7 and 9 is the same thing? Didn't you just say that?
Bro, I said the only difference is
exactly. You forget what you say. You don't even know. You're so used to online streaming. Anyway, the point I'm making is this.
Big up Cody, Spud.
Hooks. The point I'm making is this, yeah. Every Arsenal fan, Arteta, the players, the media, everybody apart from you is going to say the same thing. Man City dropped points in 4 games in a row. Yeah? Okay. 4 games in a row. The fact of the matter is this. If we really want to take this league seriously and really want to win this league, we could be 12 points clear right now. Now, I understand certain games, you see it as, okay, that one there was a little moment there or a moment there. These things happen. But in the last couple of games, there's no reason why I'm looking at this game today like we shouldn't be 9 points clear. The reason why we're not 9 points clear is because we didn't take our chances. That's not good enough. I don't care what metric and how you spin it. Right now, we should be about 11, 13 points clear.
Do you remember when I say
one second, I haven't finished. And also, that question that you asked me about, who are you more worried about, Man City or Villa? It's all well and good me saying I'm more worried about Man City. That's all well and good. But if Villa close the gap tomorrow and they're 4 points behind us, it's all well and good saying, they don't have the squad. They're not going to do it. They won't sustain it. Bruv, that's all well and good until it's becoming sustainable. No one thought Leicester was going to sustain their title challenge until it was sustainable. That's what happened. So regardless of whether we're worried about Man City more so than Villa, Villa are 4 points behind us. They have to be worried about. It's as simple as that. That's how it goes. The gap has been, if Villa win tomorrow, this whole there's no difference between 7 and 9 thing goes out the window because our gap at the top of the table has been moved from 6 points to 4. They've closed the gap.
Well, 7.
That's
7
the difference.
7 to 4.
So
again,
it's from 6 to 4.
Well, it's not. It's from 7 to 4 because we're 7 points ahead.
We were 6 points behind yesterday. From yesterday,
we're 7 points ahead of Villa. So if they win,
we're 7 points ahead of Villa now with a game in hand.
So if they win their game, they get 3 points. It's now 7 to 4. So by the way, safe. So
I'm coming off the stream. Oh, you're coming off the stream. You're just chatting rubbish. I ain't got time for this nonsense.
You know the fact.
I ain't got time for your.
You know the fact. Oh, wait. Do you know the thing? The funny thing is, yeah. Do you know that the facts are actually with me because we don't. Oh, we only have to go back not too long ago, and man, we're all saying, "Oh, Man City are 2 points behind." What? I wasn't worried then. I'm not worried now. Do you know what I mean? If other people are worried, that's fine.
I don't care if you're worried. The point I'm making is, I'm saying to you, you say you're not worried about Villa, and I'm saying to you, you cannot be worried about Villa all you want. If they're 4 points behind us, you have to worry about them. You don't have to if you don't want to personally, but I would think, you know what, Villa in a title race, whether I like it or not. Man City have dropped 4 points, 4 games, they've dropped points in all 4 games, and we've not capitalized. That's the facts. We've gone from 4 points ahead, then 6 points ahead, and 7. Bruv, if they won't lose 4 games, Man City don't drop 4 games, 4 points in a row very often. When they do that, you have to capitalize. You have to go straight for the neck and cut them out of the title race. There should be no title race right now. Man City, the only reason why they went and signed Semenyo and Guehi in January is because they had a belief that they can win the league. I guarantee you they wouldn't have signed both of those players in January on a quick emergency if they were 12 points or 15 points behind. They would have thought, you know, we're out of this. But they went and bought them because they thought, you know what, we've got to do something drastic because we can catch these man. These men are not running away with the league. We've dropped points in 4 games in a row. 4 games in a row, and they haven't run away with it. You know what? We can win this. I need Semenyo. I need Guehi. I need this guy. That's why we've given them hope. That's what we've done as a club. We've given Man City a chance.
How did that work out for them? How is that working out for them so far?
What are you talking about?
I'm just asking you. How is it working out for them?
How is it working out for them? What are you on about?
Wait, working? That's not even a word.
They're in a cup fight. What do you mean? They won the first leg 2-0 at the League Cup. We won the first leg 3-2. What difference is their situation than ours? The only difference is that they're 7 points behind us in the league.
They just lost. They just lost with Semenyo,
and we just drew. What's your point?
Do you know what? Yeah, you're actually one of the coldest people at trolling. It's so insane. But so I just want to say, big up to Helen back for these men are scared of everything. What if this happens? What if that happens? Jesus, you lot ain't built for a title race. Now, you know, you've seen title races, and you know that title races, there's always going to be swings in title races. There's going to be points where one team is 9 points clear. There's going to be points where they're 2 points clear. There's going to be points where they're 4 points clear. Rah. Yeah, that's a title race. What Liverpool did last season wasn't a title race. Yeah, they was clear from time. That was not a title race. The implication of race, means that there's people going at it. So why is it every single time that the gap closes, between who Arsenal at first and second, does everybody start panicking? When we even have proof this season, because it got as close as Man City being within 2 points of us, we then increased the gap again.
You know why? Because we've not won the league for 20 years. That's the reason why, bro. It's like you don't understand what's going on in the world. If you haven't won the league for 20 years, you have an insecurity about title races because we were clear the title race, 8 points clear with less games to go than now. We didn't win the league. We had another title race, we didn't win the league. We had another title race, we didn't win the league. We have insecurities about title races. We have an insecurity about going the distance. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't win the league for 20 years. This is what happened. So now I'm looking at it as Man City, we know that they can go on a run of 15 games and win every game, and we still got to play them. We're looking at it like, you know what? They've dropped points 4 games in a row. We have to kill them immediately. You don't give a space for negativity to grow. You don't give space for these little things to start seeping in. Otherwise, it becomes a big thing. It spirals into something great. It's not hard to understand. Why do you think Arteta, Declan Rice, them guys are fuming now? Why do you think they're angry?
Because they should have played better.
So you think they're thinking, do you think they think the league's wrapped up?
No, but they're not meant to.
Neither are you.
No, they are not meant to.
Neither are you. Neither are you.
You know what? I'm the guy, yeah, that when them man are on the coach back now, yeah, from Nottingham, yeah, and they're like they need to watch something to take their mind off the game. I'm the guy that's raising their mood. Do you know what I mean? I'm the guy
you're raising their mood.
That's giving them belief. I'm the guy
that's making them
understand that I still believe that you, man, have got this thing patterned.
And sometimes people need a harsh reality check. It's not every day you have to butter the bread. It's not every day. It's not every day you have to always because what you're trying to do, and this is one thing I'm not trying to do anything. What you're trying to do, you're trying to create your character to be the guy online now. No, what you're trying to do, I'm gonna tell you what you do. You're gonna try and be the guy with a character. Yeah, that what you're gonna try and do is pretend and try and say, you know what, let me do it early. So I was the guy that was ahead of the curve, that Arsenal won the league. Listen, last year you predicted the quad, we didn't win anything. You said you went and said I didn't predict the quad. You said I didn't, I expect the quad. I didn't say I predicted it, I said I expected it. Okay, fine. Then you said at the beginning of this season, Arteta deserves to be sacked. I didn't say he should be sacked.
I said at the end of last season, not the beginning.
End of last season, you said Arteta deserves to be sacked. I didn't say he should be sacked. I'm not. Let me finish. You had your monologue.
When you lie, I have to.
You said Arteta deserves to be sacked. I didn't say he deserved to be sacked. I said, I didn't say he should be sacked because I'm not in position of power. I said he deserved to be sacked. I didn't say he should be sacked. That's what you do. You predicted the quad. I didn't predict the quad. I said I expect the quad. I didn't say I predict.
Look, I don't understand. Wait, you're literally there slewing me on me being annoyed that people misquote me. I don't understand.
You didn't get misquoted. You don't get misquoted.
I get misquoted. I don't. That's what I say. If man want to quote me, at least quote me properly. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, no one misquotes you. No one cares enough to misquote you. You're not important enough in anyone's life to misquote you. No one misquotes you. We hear what you say and we talk about what you're saying. That's what we do.
I'm 6'6", by the way. That's why I thought out
there. We hear what you're saying and we talk about what you're saying. The fact of the matter is, we have missed an opportunity to go clear at the top of the table and give ourselves breathing room and even go 11 points clear, which I still think it should be, and still go to Man City and force them to have to beat us. I'm looking at it like that. Our last game of the season is Crystal Palace away. They've lost Gahey. They're going to lose Mateta, stuff like that. Everything's in our favor right now. Our full team's back. Everything is in our favor. It's all in our hands. It's all in our favor. You have to kill Man City while you can. Don't give them a chance to start breathing and start creating momentum. You don't want to do that. Start getting 10 games to go and they're 6 points behind us. You don't want to get into stuff like that. You want to be 12, 13, 14 points clear. Why don't you get that?
So you don't want a title race? I hear it.
Of course I don't want a title race. Why would an Arsenal fan want a title race? We want to win the league when we should have won the league ages ago. Why do we want a title race?
I understand your point of view.
Title race for what?
I understand your point of view.
Why do we want a title race?
It's not about wanting one. I'm just we're in one.
You asked me why don't you?
Actually, I don't even think we're in one. I don't even think we're in one. Personally,
you said why? So you don't want a title race? That's what you heard. That's what you said to me. And I said no. I want us to have won the league as early as possible. You think Liverpool last year cared that there was a title race? It was a boring league. They don't care that they were 15 points clear. Do you think they care? They want the league wrapped up early as possible. Title race or not?
I now understand your angle because you don't want a title race. I now understand that you want us to be like 15 points. I understand that. I just don't think it's realistic. I don't really think that I can talk about unrealistic things like right now. Like
it's realistic. Man City are not good. Aston Villa haven't been good. Liverpool are crap. Chelsea are rubbish. Man United have just picked up just now. How is it not realistic? We should be 15 points clear. How is it not realistic? Everyone's rubbish. It's a crap league. How is it not realistic?
I just don't like, and I'm pretty sure at this point last season, the gap between first and second was pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure.
What's that got to do with us now?
I'm just saying that, like, I hear your point about, because obviously in an ideal world you want to win all your games and you want to be as far ahead as you can be at the top of the, obviously, like, and that applies to every sport, yeah. But is just not the reality right now. Like, why would I talk about things that aren't the reality? I don't know. I can't talk like they just bare shoulda, woulda, couldas.
What's
like,
not the reality? I don't even know what you're talking about. What's not the reality?
Being 15 points ahead is not. It is not the reality. It's not
obviously because it didn't happen, but it should be. That's what the case should be. We should have today's game. We should have won the game today.
Yeah. We shoulda, woulda, couldas, bro. Like if my auntie had wheels, she'd be a bike. I can't talk about all of that stuff. All I know is I still believe that we are in a strong enough position to still win this league. That's all I know. So that's why our responses to today is a bit different, because you're looking purely at the game. I'm still looking at the bigger picture. And I think personally for me, why I'm not as angered or as upset as a lot of me. I say a lot of. I haven't seen many opinions. Well, maybe some people's views on the game is because I expected this to happen. Do you know what I mean? Oh, come on.
It's not common. He's right.
Man. I notice how that's the only chat that these brought up today.
Yeah, because you're chatting rubbish.
I hear it.
You're chatting rubbish. You can't say coulda, woulda, shoulda, and then earlier on say we should have had a pen.
We should have.
But you just said I can't say coulda, woulda, shoulda.
No, I didn't say that. I said coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What?
I don't understand. They doesn't just. I don't know what's the confusion here.
I said we should have been 15 points clear, and you said I can't say that. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
I never said you can't say that. I never said those words.
All right, bro. Okay. All right. You just said coulda, woulda, shoulda just because you English language.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's a statement. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't understand. It's a statement. Hello.
Don't you get bored of this? You get bored of this.
Of what?
You get bored of
I'm literally responding to the things that you're saying.
I know, but I'm saying, don't you get bored of just like trying to win petty arguments? Like,
I mean, I'm just saying, you started it.
Listen, most Arsenal fans are gonna feel how I'm feeling, innit? Like, if you're the guy that thinks that you're happy with not being 15 points clear or not being 12 points clear, and got Man City chasing us, I mean, if you're happy with that and you still think like everything's all right-handed rosy, then that's on you, innit? I see it as I'm irritated that we're not punishing City when we should be punishing them. Like, as far as I'm concerned, we're not taking advantage of what's happening right now, and that's the truth of it. And there's no guarantee. Like we're saying, Man United away for Man City is always going to be a tough game, but they could easily slap Tottenham. Tottenham just lost to West Ham. They could easily slap Tottenham. They got to play at Liverpool, Anfield. Liverpool's going to be a hard game, but they just drew with Burnley at Anfield. I wouldn't be surprised if Man City beat them as well. And then they've got to play us. Do you think it's a guarantee that we're going to beat them? They can be close to us by the time we play them.
Like, their next game in the Premier League is it's a fairly, on paper, it's a fairly easy game, innit? Wolves at home, fairly easy game on paper.
And who have we got?
At Man United.
Man United
at home. Yeah. So yeah, we got the harder thing, but how it happens, sometimes they have the harder, sometimes we have the harder. But I think, and this is me personally, having to play Tottenham away, then having to play Newcastle at home in the Carabao Cup, then having to go away to Liverpool at Anfield, then Fulham at home, and then Newcastle at home, those 5 games in a row, I think they're difficult.
It makes no difference if it's difficult, because in your point, you're saying it's difficult, so they're going to drop points. And I'm saying it makes no difference if they drop points and we don't punish them. They've dropped points in 4 games in a row and we've not punished them. What difference does it make if they've got hard? What difference does it make if they've got hard games coming up? We've done it. We don't punish them.
But we've done it before. We've actually done it in this season. Like I said earlier, there was a point where there was 2 points behind us. They dropped points. We picked up points. We've done it already this season.
It doesn't matter if it's been done this season. I'm saying it should keep happening. Don't you understand that? It doesn't matter.
It should, but it's not always going to be that way. It's not going to happen.
Man City have been getting away with it. They've lost 4 in a row. Arsenal not taking advantage. Man City are like, bruv, these Man City fans, they're thinking these man can't even win the league when we're not even playing properly. That's what they're thinking right now. They're thinking these men are not even serious. Every fan that's not an Arsenal fan is thinking these men are not serious. That the league's rubbish.
But they think that anyway.
No, but I'm talking about now. I'm saying now they're thinking these men are not serious. Man are losing games week in, week out, and you lot can't even run away with this league. At least when it happened last year, Liverpool just said, you know what, you don't want to be that crap, we'll take the league then. At least it happened. Liverpool just said, I ain't got time for these foolishness, and went and took the league. We can't do that. We're messing about a draw here. Not Liverpool draw. Liverpool have got no striker, no players, got a draw. Nottingham Forest, we've got 5 chances, drawing. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. And if Villa win tomorrow, it's 4 points. And then that little thing starts seeping in. Then we've got Man United, and all of a sudden, it's a massive game now. If we were 9 clear, the pressure's a lot less on us. It's on City. That's the difference.
Yeah, you see me, yeah, I really don't care about what any rival feels or thinks about Arsenal.
You do.
I don't care at all.
Because you rang me and said to me, am I going to battle me and you battle the rivals? That's what you rang
No. I said you need to stop beefing me because I'm not the guy you should be beefing. You should be on my side. Beefing?
I'm not interested in what...
You should be on my side.
We're not on the same side because you think the league's already wrapped up.
We're on the same side. We're both Arsenal fans. We're both Arsenal fans.
We ain't even gone into player ratings. You want to do player ratings or you want to leave it?
I mean, was there any real stand-up? But I don't feel like anyone really... Do you know what, yeah? Declan Rice, he hasn't been as energetic these last couple games.
No, what they did, they packed the midfield, innit? So it was like Zubimendi couldn't really get the ball. They did a job on, they basically packed the midfield. That's what they did. So it's impossible for Rice and Zubi to kind of do their thing. What we needed today was the wingers to beat their man and do their thing. But we've got 2 wingers, Madueke and Martinelli, who don't have end product. They had everything else on the outside, but they don't have any end product. So that's the problem that we actually had today. Like, we got a striker that gets through on goal and can't get through on goal. So that's where the issue was. The issue had nothing to do with Rice or Zubi or even Timber's terrible performance, Raya's bad kicking. Everyone wasn't great. It's just the fact that we just didn't finish our chances. Marino came on, didn't finish his chance. Gyökeres had a chance, didn't finish it. Madueke had so many opportunities, like dangerous moments, should I say, that come to nothing. Like, it's like, yeah, you're in behind the guy and then it's like, it just fizzles out. That's what the issue is. Nothing to do with, like, Odegaard also had a bad performance, but it is what it is, man. I can't really be asked to do player ratings, to be honest. Not even a player rating.
Everyone would probably get around the same rating for me anyway. Barring maybe Madueke and Martinelli. So we can
Timber gets a terrible. Timber gets
actually Timber probably he gets a he was off it today. There was one moment where he could have played like the easiest ball ever, but he mashed it up and I was like, raw. But yeah, these things happen, innit? So I don't really mind if you don't. I don't have any affinity towards doing player ratings. I'm not really. I mean, Odegaard -10. That's funny.
Anyway, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you when we catch you, man, after the next game.